guys, it's Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to talk about songs for people who aren't singers. So, all right, in the musical theater industry, there are people who consider themselves triple threats, people who feel they can sing, dance, and act equally as well. And yes, there are those people. Then there are people who think, well, I'm a singer that can maybe move well. I'm a dancer that can carry a tune. I'm an actor that can maybe dabble in some singing or dancing. But so for those people who think, you know, I'm maybe an actor, dancer, that can kind of carry a tune. I really love the dance audition part of this, but I just struggle to get through the singing auditions. All right, I have some song choices for you. I have about a dozen, half a dozen for women, half a dozen for men. And the important part to get through the singing auditions, if you're one of those people that feel like, I just hate the singing audition. I want to be in a musical. I so want to be in a musical. I love the stage performing. I, love musicals, but, I'm okay with singing, but I just want to get through that singing audition hump. The big thing about this is you want to pick a song that really shows off your stage performing abilities. Pick something that shows either your movement, that you can move well on stage, you have stage presence, you can act, you can stylize yourself, anything that shows off your personality. And not that it tones down your voice or kind of covers up your voice, but it kind of says, I'm okay with singing. I can get by with singing. I can hold I can stay on pitch, but, maybe I just don't have one of these huge, gorgeous soprano voices or mezzo voices with these big belt notes, or, I'm just not this, beautiful, buttery baritone or tenor, whatever. And, from a casting position, if I've already seen you in a dance audition and I'm like, oh, yeah, they're really strong dancers. And then I see you in a singing audition, I'm like, okay, I get it. They're really strong dancers. The singing's not their bag. But, I see you perform a song and I'm like, okay, I still love them on stage. They're great performers. They're very animated. Singing's just maybe not their strong suit, but doesn't mean I don't want you in the show, just there's still a part for you, maybe a featured role that doesn't require singing, or, definitely ensemble where your voice might get hidden, for lack of a better term. So anyway, let's just get to these songs. Let's just get to them. Okay, so for women, to kick it off, I have from Damn Yankees, Whatever Lola Wants. So this is kind of a talky song. It's whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. It's a very sexy kind of song if you want that kind of spicy song, but it's kind of a talky song. Most of these are talky songs. They're just personality songs. So I would go with that one. That's a good choice. Okay, from 70 Girls 70, I have Say Yes. Very upbeat song. There's mink and marigold right outside, and long white Cadillacs you can ride, but there's nothing gained if there's nothing tried. Say yes. Okay, fun song, really fun song. Okay, from Grease, the character Marty it's not in the movie, but it's in the show, and it's called Freddie My Love. So if you've got that kind of, if you like that fun 50s stylization, Freddie My Love, I miss you more than words can say. Whoa. Okay, I like that song, but it doesn't require a big voice to pull that one off. All right, Sweet Charity. If they could see me now, that little gang of mine, I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. Okay, so if my friends could see me now, Doesn't really go anywhere, doesn't really get to any big notes. Personality, personality, personality. And last, no, there's a couple more. So from Chicago, All That Jazz. Very famous song. And you might think, All That Jazz, really? But yeah, that song doesn't really get that big. You know, it kind of just stays right there. I mean, there might be, at the end, it can get a little big, but you can cut the notes so that you don't have to get really big. So, you know, I don't know. I stuck it in there because you can work with that song and play it. I mean, maybe if you feel I don't have one of those big voices, but I have a little substance to my voice, that might be a good song for you. And then Good Morning from Singing in the Rain. Good morning, good morning. It's a light song. That one's pretty light. So if you can, you know, carry that off. All right, so for my men, I have from a chorus line, the character Mike Costa sings, I Can Do That. Now, he's a tap dancer in the show. So, it's, you know, I'm watching sis go pitter pat. Said, I can do that. I can do that. And that's pretty much how that song goes. From Fiddler on the Roof, the character Muddle does Wonder of Wonder, Miracle of Miracles. Miracle of Miracles. God took a tailor by the hand, turned him around, and Miracle of Miracles led him through the promised land. It's pretty much how that song goes. Like the whole thing is, yeah. Okay, so, now if you really just like don't want to sing, like you're like, no, I am terrified to sing, you don't get it. Okay, so from My Fair Lady, Professor Higgins sings, I say sings, I've grown accustomed to her face. And this basically is just like singing, it's not singing, it's like talking on pitch or talking in rhythm even. It's because Rex Harrison, who made this role very famous, was no singer. So it's basically like, I've grown accustomed to her face. I've grown accustomed to her looks. I mean, you really can just, if you can just kind of follow along in rhythm to the beats of the song, you can pull this song off. So that's probably one of the most famous non-singing songs for men. All right, from Barnum, which is about P.T. Barnum, way before The Greatest Showman. There is a song called There Is a Sucker Born Every Minute, and it's a very fast song. Like, you've got to be able to rattle off a lot of fast lyrics, but it's not for big singers. And then from Will Rogers, Give a Man Enough Rope. Give a man enough rope. Give a man enough rope. It's pretty much how that song goes. But you can have fun. That's a fun character song, you know. I mean, Keith Carradine originated that role, and he has really a good voice. But for that song, it was pretty light singing. And then finally from Anything Goes, it's a wonderful Cole Porter song, but I put in It's Still Lovely. Because if you've got kind of that nice, just charm, debonair quality about you, you know, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's still lovely. You know, you can kind of have fun with that song. It's a nice character song. All right, so there are my choices for songs for non-singers. But there's always a way to practice and strengthen your voice, you know, especially before an audition. Get lots of rest, drink lots of water. Always practice your breathing exercises. I have a video on that. Take voice lessons, obviously, that'll help. And be confident. Be confident that day of your vocal auditions and just sell that song. All right, check out all my other videos and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next.